A very warm welcome to everyone here, to all our partners and attendees. I am Ishani, your host for this webinar. I manage the product marketing initiatives at Securite. So before we deep dive into the new challenges impacting the cybersecurity landscape and how an integrated posture is the real need of the hour, here are a few housekeeping rules. Please keep your mobiles on silent. Towards the end of the webinar, a question and answer slot will be provided. Type in your questions in the text box or raise your hands and we'll address them accordingly. Few questions we might not be able to take in the webinar and we'll get back to you over email. So, yeah. Okay, so without further ado, I would like to introduce Sneha Katkar, our lead product manager for Hawkeye. Sneha has been leading the mobility and centralized security management solutions here at Securite. She has worn multiple hats here while working at Securite and has been focal to deploying our Hawk line of solutions. Welcome, Sneha. How are you doing?
Thanks, Ishani. Thanks for the wonderful description. I'm doing great. How are you today?
I'm good too. A lot of rains here, but all good.
It's the same situation here.
So yeah, before we deep dive into our cybersecurity challenges and the landscape, I just thought let's ask some of our partners on what the challenges they have been facing or their customers have been facing because of disparate security products and managing multiple point products. So I hope everyone can see the poll screen while we wait. So we'll just give it another few seconds and we'll have the results out. So as all of us can see, 70% think that yes, their customers are facing challenges from multiple dashboards across different security products. So we will be discussing more on these results. Let us get started. Over to you, Sneha.
Thanks, Ishani. So this was an overwhelming response. I think everyone who's here is in the right place. If you are or your customer is facing this issue, this is exactly the place to be. And we'd be taking you through this webinar today. So let me start by, just give me a second. My screen seems to be stuck. Yeah, sorry. So let me start by saying thank you all for joining us here today. It's great to have you all. We are loving the turnout. Today, we'll be walking you through exactly how to integrate your cybersecurity silos with Seqrite Hawkeye. At a high level, this is how the agenda will be for today's webinar. So let me start with a basic premise. Gartner predicts that by 2023, the number of endpoints that will be managed by any average CIO would triple as compared to what they do today. That is insane if you really come to think of it, considering how the threat landscape has been shaping up for the last couple of years. It's becoming increasingly difficult to manage all these endpoints to ensure the safety of your enterprises with the rising threat vectors. So let's look at how a day in the life of a CISO really looks like. Most CISOs or CIOs are constantly challenged by the sheer number of endpoints that they need to manage. And in most of these scenarios, most companies have a different set of team or a different people who manage different sorts of endpoints, such as the PC, desktop, laptops, and the mobility endpoints. Most often, the products or solutions that you use to manage these endpoints are also different. What happens in such a situation is that it's extremely important that these teams work in close collaboration with each other, and the products, the way they are deployed, the policies that are put in, are also aligned with each other to ensure comprehensive security of your organization. Failing which, in spite of spending the insane amount of time, effort, and money that is put into procuring these solutions and deploying and managing them, your organization might still be left wide open to the adversaries that can infiltrate your network of endpoints. If all this was not already enough, put in the whole COVID situation that hit us around a year and a half ago. And everything, the whole scenario just got more complicated. So many businesses were pushed into a distributed workforce sort of a scenario, which they were probably not ready for. They were pushed to support BYOD scenarios and accessing large amounts of official data and applications through the cloud onto personal devices of employees. And with this extreme shift in working conditions came the expectation from employees to have a consistent user experience across the devices while they're accessing business data. And all this is just literally adding on to the endless list of to-do items for a CISO or a CIO. So to sum it up, how I'd like to put it is a CISO or a CIO is expected to be at the top of their game at all points in time to ensure complete security and control over all the endpoints and business data. Which brings me to the next challenge, holistic visibility of the security posture of your organization, which is a fundamental step to be able to be in control. And then there's, of course, the policy defining, which depends heavily on the compliance requirements that your organization needs to adhere to, which of course depends on what industry or vertical your organization might belong to, and also probably the geography that your organization is based out of. And the most important part, do you or does your organization have the right set of assets and tools to enforce and implement processes as well as solutions to guarantee complete, comprehensive security of your organization, of your data, of your endpoints? All these questions may seem very easy to ask, but trust me, these are some of the most difficult questions to be able to answer with complete confidence. So this is exactly where Seqrite Hawkeye comes into the picture. It steps into the frame to solve all your worries. Seqrite Hawkeye really is a centralized security management platform which provides you with a single pane of truth for all your endpoints, no matter where they are located across the globe. It provides you with a holistic security posture of your organization. Simply put, we simplify, capture, analyze, and act. We simplify the management of endpoints across your organization. We capture alerts and other data points coming in from individual point products. We consolidate them analyze them to derive intelligence out of it, which is then helping administrators who are managing this solution to be able to take informed decisions with respect to security related concerns, and for them to act and mitigate risks before they can happen. Seqrite Hawkeye is a unified endpoint management solution in the very true sense of the word. So to start off with, as you all know, we introduced Seqrite Hawkeye into the market around a month and a half ago, and we've been seeing amazing adoption right since then. What we have offered as part of 1.0 of Seqrite Hawkeye is the capabilities of our endpoint security, data loss prevention, and enterprise mobility management. What we'll be seeing very soon is we are in the process of launching Seqrite Hawk Hunt, which is really an endpoint detection and response product, which would soon be added to this mix of the products that are available to our customers through Seqrite Hawkeye. Also, pretty soon, we are expecting Seqrite Hawk Scan and the ZTUA or Zero Trust User Access products to be added to this mix of products. Simple and short manner, I would say Seqrite Hawk Scan is a data privacy solution which empowers your organization to discover, to classify, and to label data assets across the organization, thus helping in complying with data regulations, of course, depending on what territory or geography you belong to. And that's another exciting product that we're waiting for. Then there's also the ZTUA or the Zero Trust User Access product, which what it's going to do is basically it's a solution that will empower your organization to ensure that access policies for business users are basically constantly being validated when users are trying to access business data or business applications, thus ensuring that basically it's the next generation products that we are waiting for. And the good news here is all the three products that we spoke about, being Hawk Hunt, Hawk Scan, as well as ZTUA, will all be added to our mix of solutions within this financial year itself. And that is something which we are super excited about. More details and more information about all the three is something that you will hear very soon from us as and when the releases are approaching. So stay tuned for that. But with this, essentially where we're trying to get to is making Seqrite Hawkeye the centralized security management platform, which would be common for all our customers. And the value add is something that we want to really bring out here. So Seqrite Hawkeye being a unified endpoint management platform, why exactly a unified endpoint management platform is something that IDC's survey will tell us more about. So IDC recently conducted this survey with multiple CISOs across the globe, and this is what they had to say. Today, a good 27% of the organizations across the globe are piloting their unified endpoint management or UEM journey. And approximately 29% of the organizations have already begun actively migrating to a unified endpoint management platform. The reasons for these are obvious. The sort of ease of use, the ease of management is amazing. And that's probably why you'll see 5 years down the line, they are predicting that nearly three quarters of the organizations across the globe will have either mostly or completely migrated to a unified endpoint management platform. Which really brings me to what are the benefits of a unified endpoint management platform such as Hawkeye. So let me bring that out by setting up some context. Typically, when we are trying to look at a pitch with respect to selling these point products, be it EPS, be it your mobility solutions, be it any of the solutions that we're looking at, when we are dealing with organizations, we come across typically two sorts of user personas, so to say. The first being the people who really manage this solution once it's implemented in the organization. It could be the IT guy, or you could be talking to the IT head whose team really will be managing this. But largely speaking, the objectives for this sort of a persona when looking at a solution is to ensure that your solution with its technical capabilities is able to address each and every use case or each and every pain point that they're facing in their organization today. And of course, they need to be ensured that the quality of the product is amazing. Also, they would be expecting a vendor who is willing to stay with them and work with them throughout the life cycle of their journey with that vendor. So the support needs to be perfect. And of course, the product needs to be easy to use. That's a given. I think that's a no-brainer because the IT people already have tons of things that they need to do on a daily basis. And the list just goes on increasing on an ad hoc basis. Learning another product, how to use it, should not be another thing that gets added to the list of to-do items. So if your product is easy to use, it's intuitive in nature, that will definitely fetch you some brownie points. Moving on, the second sort of persona that we have to deal with. That really is probably a CISO or a CIO, or in some cases, probably the CEO of the organization, depending on, of course, the size of the organization, the sort of product that you're pitching, the solution that you're trying to pitch to the organization, and the need, of course. Now, this persona has slightly different objectives when they're looking at you as a vendor. For them, it's extremely important. They won't get into technical details, but for them, it's extremely important to have an understanding whether or not your product at a high level is catering to their problem statement, their organization's problem statement. And for this, they would rely heavily on the first persona, what their opinion is, what their decision is. And the first persona here, or the IT head, IT guy, really plays an influencer's role to make that decision. The other objectives for your CIO, CISO would really be, while implementing this solution that you're trying to offer them or pitch to them, is that catering to the compliances that their organization needs to adhere to. That is another important aspect. And of course, the return on investment. I think it's a given again, with respect to CISOs, what is my ROI? So let me show you exactly what is that ROI or what is that value add that we are trying to offer to both these personas, and how are we catering to the objectives of both these personas through the Seqrite Hawkeye platform that we're trying to offer here. The first being, I think, so far in the slides that we've looked at and the conversation that we've had, we've pretty much established how having a single pane of truth and better visibility across your endpoints can lead to sharper insights. That really being a major value add for your IT persona, because it gives them the ability to take informed decisions. It gives them the ability to act before something wrong happens, some incident happens. And that really, helps them to do their job in a more efficient manner and in a better way. So other than that, of course, we are working on how this really helps is it reduces down the number of people who are required to manage these various point products that are required in any organization, the security products that are required. If I have to count, it'll go beyond 5 products, at least for any decent sized organization, to ensure a complete security. But having this portal reduces the number of people who are required, because we are drastically cutting down on the redundant workflows, such as creating the users, have your whole license management. There are multiple things that we are unifying so that the redundancies, the things that you have to do each and every time, again and again, the same workflows while setting up each and every product, that is something which we reduce down, because we're bringing it up to a common level, to the level of your platform, which is Seqrite Hawkeye, thus reducing the total cost of ownership for this product for that particular company. Then, of course, sharper insights at all points in time give us the ability actually to take quicker decisions. they also give us the ability to predict and act to mitigate risks before they turn into a disaster. Now that there is the most important value add any product can offer an organization or a CIO or a CISO, because a disaster or an event, a security breach, events such as those are extremely, how do I put it, are not a great event for any company, not just from monetary angle, because they obviously have to work around fixing the issues and getting everything in place, but also from a brand perception value. Those losses are intangible in nature, and getting into that situation is not something any organization would want to picture themselves in. So that is one of the major value adds that this portal has to offer. Which of course brings me to the part where all these things that we're talking about in terms of value adds, in terms of benefits, all these are going to be offered as services, which organizations can basically plug into or plug out of at the click of their fingers that quickly, completely depending on their business needs. It will not be reliant on what we can provide, what we cannot. It will completely depend. If they want to opt into some service today, they can do it. 2 months down the line, they feel that's not viable for them, they want to switch, that's possible. Everything is possible. And the minute they choose to opt for something, it just gets enabled within the same console. Just imagine the beauty of that sort of a solution. That is exactly the sort of value add that we are trying to offer through Seqrite Hawkeye. And this is why it makes a complete, this offering is what makes it a complete win-win solution, because it's completely in the hands of the end user or the customer as to what they want and what they do not want out of this solution. Which brings me to the most important part of this webinar, the vision. This is something that I believe everybody here at QuickHeal would really want to share with you who are our business partners, because we want you to know exactly on what lines are we trying to develop this platform. What you see today as part of features, functionalities of Seqrite Hawkeye, and what you will see in the future or down the line in terms of a couple of releases, couple of years down the line, any sort of feature or functionality that we add to Seqrite Hawkeye will always be in alignment with the vision that we have for this platform. Let me tell you exactly what that vision is. First and foremost, like we kept saying throughout the webinar, we want to ensure that we get alerts, consolidate them, streamline them from individual point products, and offer the most sensible information for you on a single dashboard as a customer to see on a single dashboard. Just imagine the sort of screen, security posture being on a single pane, which can be presented to the management. Sensible data, no unnecessary crap. That's what we're trying to offer to you on one single pane of truth. We're also trying to, once we have these alerts and we streamline them, we're trying to automate, analyze, correlate these alerts, and try to produce insights out of this generic data, so that you have insights to take informed decisions, to make decisions for the security of your organization. Depending on these insights, you can take the calls that that work according to your policies. And that's exactly what we're trying to do here. We want to be able to predict threats and mitigate risks before they turn into a disaster. And we want to try and automate as many remediation actions as possible in response to these threats. At this point in time, that is something that we're working on, and very soon you should be able to see most of these things added. And as you see, as we spoke about some of these solutions being added to Hawkeye, we are getting closer and closer to be able to, do what we're saying here as part of our vision. Because the more number of endpoints that we have, the more various sorts of alerts that we would receive, and the more correlation, the inter-product talk, which does not happen today because you have individual dashboards for individual products, different teams managing them. Those teams probably don't even talk to each other for weeks altogether. So how is it that you correlate that data and try to make sense of the whole threat landscape? That is something that we want to offer you through Securite Hawkeye. That's really our vision going forward also. And you should be able to see so many new value adds as and when we go ahead down the line into releases. Which brings me to the most important or the most interesting part of this webinar. I'll stop with all my theoretical nonsense and move on to showing you how the product really looks like in action. So just give me a second while I unshare my screen and reshare the product screen. I hope my screen is visible. Great. Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is how the login console would look like for Securite Hawkeye. We currently have a downtime plan for another couple of value adds that we're trying to add to Hawkeye. So you'll see that's what the message is all about. But pretty much usually we don't have that. This is how the screen looks like. And I'm just going to sign in now. So the minute you sign in, you land on that common dashboard that you have to offer. Let me start off by just saying that this is a 1.0 version that we're offering. So as and when we try and add more point products to the mix, you'll be able to see more and more added onto this dashboard in terms of insights. You'll have more sensible correlations. And of course, you'll be probably down the line. We're also planning on giving you the flexibility to define what sort of alerts are super important for your organization, what can come under high risk, what can come under medium, and what can come under a low risk. And we understand that depending on the business, the high, medium, and low risk categories or criteria might be very different. And that is a flexibility that we are trying to offer you in the upcoming versions as well. So let me start with how it looks like today. What you see on the screen is how it looks like at this point in time. As I mentioned earlier, we have added the endpoint security capabilities. It's the computers that you see here, and the enterprise mobility management capabilities, along with DLP, of course. So this is how it will look like. You'll be able to see how many computers, how many mobile devices are enrolled at any point in time. If any of these devices are inactive for more than 3 to 6 days or 7 to 14 days, and if I want to see exactly which device, I can just click on this and I get details about that. Similarly for computers. Moving on, I'll be able to see if any infections were detected on these endpoints for the last 7 days, 15 and 30. I get a detailed understanding day-wise. Moving on, any sort of policy violations. If you've set up policies for your mobiles, for your laptops, those are something, if they are violated, you will be able to see it here. Again, this data is available for 7, 15, and 30 days. On similar lines, if there is application policies that you all have set up, any violations, you'll be able to see it here. Then there's, of course, the details of OS and the agent of the Securite EMM or the Securite EPS agent. In this case, it's the Securite EPS agent version number. You'll be able to see the proper mix, all these details, again, for mobility devices as well. So this was a more generic thing, but you'll be able to see more and more details added as we go down the releases. Now let me show you this. This is the user management module. This is something, this is an interesting thing that we've done. We've unified the user management across both these point products. We have brought it up to the Hawkeye platform level. So going forward, creation of the users, managing of these users, giving them the permissions, to access the point product consoles, all those can be managed directly from Hawkeye itself. You can add users by importing them or simply by adding it one by one. You'll be able to see all the details, what sort of administrative role is allotted to them. So let me just quickly show you how it will look like. So here you're able to choose a role for your user that you're adding. It could be, admin role. Depending on that, the user will get the necessary permissions that are assigned to a typical admin. Similarly, there's the help desk role or the read only, where they'll only have access to view the console and not do any sort of interaction with the console. And of course, there's the end user role. So if I'm assigning this as the role, this particular person will not have access to the console at all. This is purely an end user whose devices will be enrolling onto the portal and the administrator can manage it. So in this case, I'll just probably give him the admin role. And it's as simple as that. Your user is added. All that you need to do next is set up the devices for that particular user. You can do that by, first that person will probably have to get an activation link so that he can sign up and set up his credentials for this portal's access, and you can set up his devices for him. So this is what user addition really looks like. It's super simple. Even if I have to import users, I have a format already available in which format I can put in the user information. This format is available for you to download here, and it's as good as uploading it and you're good to go. All the users should be created on its own. Of course, you can export this whole set of user list for your information at any point in time. Now, let me take you to the admin roles that we spoke about just a while ago. So there are 4 types of admin roles which we have created at this point in time. First being the super admin. Super admin is anybody who we have created this customer's account with the email ID of and the name that we've provided in. That person automatically assumes the role of a super admin. Any other user created can get a role between the admin role, help desk, read only, or an end user. So depending on what your use case or what that person's role really is, you can assign it here. At any point in time, if you want to know exactly what sort of permissions are allotted to them, you just click on the eye icon and you'll be able to see absolutely everything. So if you see for the end user, there is absolutely no access to the console. This is literally the end user that we're talking about. Now let me take you to another module that we have unified. Just give me a second. Yeah, let me take you to another model that we have unified, which is the licensing bit. You see here right now the console that I have signed into the Hawkeye portal. I have enabled both Seqrite M Suite. The advanced variant of it, I have the product key, exactly when the expiry is, how many licenses do I have, how many I have enrolled. I have taken a trial for Workspace. Again, all details available here. Similarly with EPS, all details available here. If I want to request for renewal of the license, suppose my renewal is upcoming, I can just simply click on this and that request in the backend will be sent to the partner, as well as marked to Seqrite just for information so we can follow up with the partner. So this is an automated way in which they'll get the request from their end consumers. This message here will remain for 7 days in case the partner or Securite themselves do not take any action. Of course, they can, the customer can reinitiate this request. Similarly, if I want to add additional endpoints, I can do that, and the email is sent out. So as and when newer products get added to this portal, plugged into this portal, you will see, their descriptions here, and you can always request for a demo, or in some cases you can directly go in for a trial, and the product should be enabled for you for a trial immediately within seconds. So you don't have to go through the whole manual process. In this case, Hawk Hunt is a product which requires a more detailed understanding and a detailed demo. So we have kept it as a manual process, but most of the other products are a quick trial for you. So this is all the licensing module for all your products which have been enabled on a single page. At any point in time, you'll be able to see your license history. What sort of licenses did you purchase? When did you do it? When is the expiry? What is the product key? Number of endpoints. Again, all this information is available for you to be able to, for your audit purposes as well. Then there is the activity logs. Here, these are the activity logs for this particular console only. The point product activity logs are available at the point product end. You'll be able to see who logged in, what did they modify, what IP address did they come from. And of course, again, you can export all this information for audit purposes. Any support you need, you can always go to the support aspect, go through FAQs, chat with us. If there's any issue, raise a ticket directly from here, email us, or of course, depending on the country you're from, your also calling option is also available. The other interesting part, if you see, you'll see this help icon. Anywhere you press in, you're able to get a detailed understanding of that particular functionality, and you can go through it. It's all contextual in nature, so depending on where you're logging in from, you'll get to see help related to that particular module. For example, now I'm going from the license page, it'll directly take me to the license details. There you go. So the most interesting part, and this is where it all comes together, is when we say that Hawkeye is a common, dashboard, which will sit above all the dashboards. So it's like a dashboard of dashboards. You can still go into individual point product dashboards through this portal itself. Here, if I'm going, I want to get into details and understand exactly, what sort of alerts I'm getting here and go into details of those alerts. I can always go into the EPS dashboards just by clicking on computers. It'll redirect me there. It's already logged in, so you don't have to log in again and again. Similarly, I can do that for mobiles. And as and when you have Hawk Hunt, Hawk Scan, ZTUA all added here, you will be able to see all those line up one below the other. You can just, basically go into absolutely anything. Of course, depending on the sort of permissions that you have, you can interact with these point products and get your work done. So simply put, this is literally a dashboard of dashboards, and it'll provide you with a single pane of truth. And like I mentioned, going forward in the releases to come, you'll have the flexibility to customize this dashboard depending on your business use cases. That is something that we're working on. And you should be able to see much more value add as and when more and more point products are added. With that, I think I'll just conclude my demonstration and go back to our presentation. Ishani, hand.
Thanks, Neha. That was a very interesting session. Really got to learn a lot about Hawkeye and integrated cybersecurity. A single portal to manage endpoints, mobile, and track threats and alerts on a unified console. That would definitely help improve for an organization to improve its cybersecurity posture. And now with the new way of working where, we have all transcended the enterprise perimeter, Hawkeye just taps into that need. So, and being a platform, it is built for integrated cybersecurity posture. So with that, to all our partners here, please do share your inputs, how we can reach out better to you, how your feedback on how we can help you with opportunities, how we can help you with GTM. We would love to hear more from you. So with that, let's have another round of polls. Here we go. We will be taking all the question and answers after the polls. So please stay tuned, and the text box is provided. Please type in your questions there and we'll take it after the polls get over. Let us give it another 10 seconds. All right, everyone, we'll be closing the poll soon. Thank you so much. So Sneha, here are the results. Very, very interesting.
Truly, Ishani. I mean, this is wonderful to see.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Okay, with that, let's open it up for some Q&A. So please type in your questions and Sneha will take them up as we go. So Sneha, we have a lot of questions coming up. One that I see often repeated is the roadmap for Hawkeye. So what is the future roadmap for Hawkeye?
Okay, good. I think we're starting on a good note here.
Yeah.
So great. So there are a couple of points we spoke about in terms of having more and more point products being added. In fact, every new product that would be added to the Seqrite portfolio, we're trying to ensure that it gets incorporated through the platform of Hawkeye. The pure simple reason being we get more and more alerts to put together, consolidate, and correlate, thus offering our end users more sensible insights they can actually work with, insights that would actually help them to for their security. So, and of course, there is the whole plan of having some of these actions being done in an automated manner, the remediation actions being taken automatically, so that that manual interaction required by the administrators today to actually analyze the insights and then basically take those actions, that will go away. The time to respond will reduce drastically. So those are some of the lines that we're trying to work on. Of course, we're also working on building out a whole reporting module. Now, this is an interesting one, specifically when I look at it, because if you see today, one of the things that takes up a lot of time from for administrators or IT heads is to make sense. Now, get reports from individual dashboards, get reports from individual point products, then sit and work on an Excel sheet trying to put it together, then work on probably a PDF or a PPT document, which will show the same set of data that's on your Excel sheet in a more consumable manner to the management. That itself takes up so much time for an IT person. It's draining actually, and not to mention the delay that occurs during this process of trying to put together everything and then trying to make it look nice and clean, and the look and feel has to be nice, and then showing it to the management, you're always working on a delay, always working on a lag. So that is what we're trying to completely get rid of with Securite Hawkeye. We're trying to get in the reporting module, which will really try to put together sensible reports, which will have visual aspects. And the administrators literally have to export this data and just send it over to the management, and they're going to be happy. So that's another thing that we're trying to work on. So yeah, I believe these are some of the lines that we're working on. And I think there's a lot of this will be dynamic in nature. So feedback coming in from you is always going to be appreciated, because that will keep us closer to what our customers' need is and where we want to go in alignment with our vision, of course. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, it definitely does for me, Sneha. So I have a lot of questions from Mr. Rakesh Kumar Jha. So there are questions regarding how to define user role and differentiate between users and admin, as well as there are a few questions on licensing and renewals, Neha. So licensing questions are repeated, as well as the user role and differentiating between users and admin. So maybe you can take them one after the other.
Okay, so let me take that one by one. Yeah. The first one I'd answer is how to define user role. As you saw in the demo, and probably we can have a separate demo done for you again, probably after this webinar, is when you're adding the user or when you're importing the user, you can define the permission that you want to provide to this particular user. Is this just an end user, like as in, what do I mean by an end user? An employee in the organization who really doesn't require access to the console. He is merely an employee. Or is this an administrator? Within administrator also, I can have an administrator who should have all sorts of permission. He should be able to probably add a new user, assign devices, enroll devices, delete users. There could be another administrator who is probably only responsible to look at the console and generate reports. He's not really supposed to interact with the product much. That is not his job role. So that's where the help desk or the read-only sort of user roles come into the picture. And we can help you with defining those depending on the business use case that the customer might have. Moving on, I think the other question was if somebody presses on the renewal button, will the request go to OEM directly bypassing the partner? No. In fact, that is not a model that we want to work on at all. The partner will always be the first point of contact for the customer. That is how we want to keep this model. At any point in time, for any request, be it for renewal or be it for adding number of endpoints, the request is going to go to the partner and not to Securite directly. So I hope that question also gets answered. Exporting users, is it in CSV only or do we have XML? At this point in time, it's in CSV only. But if you feel the need for PDF or anything else, we always, you can raise those and we can have those being part of the roadmap. Any other questions from? Yeah, mobile security means corporate mobile or BYOD. It means both. Our Securite M Suite solution or the enterprise mobility management solution takes care of both the use cases, be it a corporate mobile, BYOD, COPE. We have solutions for everything. We have a container-based solution named Workspace, which takes care of the BYOD use cases.
So Sneha, there's another one on if you can elaborate more on the plug and play options available with Hawkeye.
Sure. So by plug and play, as you saw in the licensing frame or the licensing module on the Hawkeye portal, if today at this point in time, suppose I'm using endpoint security and I feel the need to probably try out the mobility solution. It's as simple as going there and clicking on try now, and it gets enabled within literally 2 minutes. You can start exploring the product, using the product. If you like it, you can purchase it. All this happens within minutes. So it's really, that's where we call it plug and play. Again, like I mentioned, any new product that would be added to the Seqrite portfolio would be offered through the platform of Hawkeye. So any product that you want to enable, you can just buy the product and it gets enabled within the same console. Since your user management module is already unified, you don't even have to set up the users all over again. This new product, which has been enabled onto your console, automatically, in the backend uses the same set of users that you've created. It already has the access permissions that you have provided. You can probably define separate sort of access permissions for that particular point product, and that's about it. Get started. So it's literally plug and start using, plug and start using. Any point in time you feel you do not want to continue with a certain product, you just do not renew it. That's about it. After your expiry is done, that particular console will automatically disappear from your Hawkeye platform. That's really why we're calling it a plug and play solution. It's as easy as literally opting for it and start using it.
Let's plug and start. So Sneha, there is one more question from Sam. Will other Seqrite solutions be added to the platform? Is this in the roadmap?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Every new product that we offer in Seqrite going forward will be added to this platform. So that's definitely a yes.
Also another question from Sirish. So Sirish, you can go ahead and speak. Okay, so I'll just read it out. Can we import or export the policies of on-premise? Could probably elaborate a little more on the question. Otherwise, we can always get back to you on an email.
Probably if we can get more details, that would help us answer in a better way.
Yeah, that would be good. So Sneha, are there any other questions or any other pointers that you would like to elaborate on?
Yeah, so I probably see a couple here. One being, so can somebody named Mohammed has asked us, so can we take out one of the roles user or customize it? So to answer that, yes, it is something which is available. Customization of user role in terms of what permissions to give, what not to give is available, but it's available at the point product end. So the way it works at this point in time is you assign some predefined role, and then you go to the point product and you can edit the customized permissions that you want to give. What we are trying to do is trying to bring this customization aspect also up to the portal of Hawkeye. So it doesn't remain a long cut workflow that you see today. But so that is something that is being addressed. But even today, you're able to customize it.
There is another interesting question from Sanjay Chaudhary. Does the present customer get upgraded to Hawkeye?
Wow, that's a good one. So yes. The way we are offering it right now is any new customer which is being added to the Seqrite family will get the benefit of Seqrite Hawkeye as a portal. Essentially, to explain this in a very, very simple manner, if I'm purchasing EPS today or if I'm purchasing MSuite today, you get it with a default value add of Seqrite Hawkeye. For our existing set of customers, we are working on, getting the Hawkeye functionality as a value add for them as well. Today, it's not existing for our existing customers, but very soon you will be able to, even the existing set of customers will have this value added benefit of the Hawkeye portal. So that is something which we're working on in terms of our roadmap.
Sneha, is there any plan on expanding to DLP as well?
So DLP is already a part of Hawkeye platform. DLP today, in terms of Seqrite DLP today, is offered as a value-added module as part of our endpoint security solution. So in case you are using endpoint security and you're looking for DLP, you can always opt for it, and it should get enabled within Hawkeye.
There are a few more questions, Sneha, in case you want to take any of them. Or I think we can get back with the responses for the remaining questions. And
I believe, just one bit. I think the question was slightly different. I just write it here. So this is a nice management solution with MDM, EPS, and DLP. Is there a plan on expanding on your DLP capabilities as well, is what I'm assuming the question is. So yes, Chana, there is a plan. We are trying to put that together. We will be working on expanding the capabilities for DLP. Unfortunately, I do not have exact timelines with me available at this point in time, but we can definitely have someone from our pre-sales or product team get in touch with you for that. There's another question which has come in from Swadeep. What is the cost of the full package? So I'm not sure exactly what you mean by full package, but I'm assuming if you're talking about Hawkeye as a platform, as mentioned earlier, Hawkeye as a platform is being offered to our customers as a default value add at this point in time. We are not charging anything separately for Hawkeye portal. We may look into it into the future, depending on what sort of value adds, additional value adds that we would be offering. So I see some questions specifically with respect to Hawk Hunt, Hawk Scan, and ZTUA. Again, I would like to say we would be sharing more detailed communication with you all closer to the release. You should hear more from us very soon. Unfortunately, I won't be able to answer those questions. I should probably have the product managers for those particular products who would be able to answer those more clearly, but you should hear back from us very soon. But this really gives us a great sense in the sense that people are looking out for that. So we are extremely happy that that is something that people are waiting on. So we should get back to you on those.
So with that, we will get back to you with responses like Sneha said. Thank you everyone for joining us. It was a great webinar. We got to learn a lot from you. And please do reach out to us in case you need any information or any bit about Hawkeye or any of the other products, and we will help you out. Thank you so much. Thank you, Sneha. That was a wonderful session. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Ishani. Thank you, everyone, for being here, and have a great day ahead. Bye-bye.
Have a great day, everyone. Bye.